Hi guys, welcome back again. In this video you'll be watching how we moved from the UK to Canada as a family of four. Here I think we were in Liverpool at this point, but yes, we moved from Durham to Liverpool and we spent some time with our family and friends before finally moving to Canada. So here I think this was us on a train going to Scotland because that was where we actually moved from. When we're planning to get our tickets, we saw that Edinburgh was at least a little bit closer to where we were planning to land. That was the major reason why we went from Edinburgh. So yeah, and this was the girls playing on the train. So sometimes when we travel, we just give them some little activities just to distract them and keep them still until we get to our destination. And I'm happy that the girls were actually quiet, enjoying their games and all that. So hobby sat at the back at this point. I had to sit closer to the girls just to keep an eye on them. So here we got to Edinburgh and my husband was trying to bring out the bags from the car, and this was the girl sitting quietly. So for this trip, we also got them were able to get them a new stroller because the one we had was Rose had to sit in front and Florence would sit at the back. But for this trip, it looked like it was going to be a little bit stressful for us, so we had to get them this lovely dual stroller, so they can both sit together, and it makes the it makes the journey so fun and memorable. I don't know what hobby was doing here, but he was finding it difficult to get on the elevator. So at the end of the day, I think he finally opened it and we got to our room. Guys, you won't believe how much we paid for this room because it was very close to the airport. I don't know why hotels close to airports are somehow quite expensive, yeah, but we just had to pay for this place because we really needed to go from here. So this is what our room looked like. Okay, we had one bed and another one for the girls. As you can see, it's fair for a family of four. We just had to manage because it was just one night, and that was the girls still on the stroller while we're still trying to settle in and get ready. Guys, this is the morning where we were planning to moved to Canada. So hubby had to pack some bags. I woke up very early actually, had my bath, got the girls ready, and hubby had to get something for us to eat and put the bags together. While we're doing that, guys, I had to come arrange myself very quickly as you can see, put myself together, comb my hair and get ready for the trip. This wrapper Florence is actually holding here. Guys, I can't even make a trip without this wrapper because Florence likes to disturb somehow. So I always put my wrapper in the bag. So when she's kind of being stubborn and she can't be at a place, guys, I just put her at my back as an African woman. So these are our bag, the strollers, and this is what the room looks like generally. Of course, this was the morning where planning to leave the UK for Canada. So here we just checked out of our room and we're planning to go to the airport. I think the bus was already outside, so we're just trying to take our bags outside so we can go pack our things on the bus and hit the road. So that was it. Hobby went to do some paperwork, give them the keys to our room, and guys, this was me going out of the hotel. Yeah, this was when I saw the driver and the bus was so big. Yeah, because sometimes when you order for a ride, they'll just bring what I ordered versus what I got. So we're just skeptical about the whole thing. So when they say it's a big bus, you will now see something like a Sienna or something that is not really big. But thankfully, this was what we really needed for this trip because we have a lot of bags. I put these children on this car. I don't know why Florence started climbing down. You can imagine that. Yeah. So we're just trying to put in all the bags and everything. This is my husband. So we didn't really prepare for this, but we actually tried as much as we can to come with some of our jackets. So hubby was dressing the girls up because it was a little bit cold in Scotland. Even when we landed in Canada, guys, I don't nobody told us how cold it could be sometimes. And because we were going to the northern part, to an extent we actually got ready, but at this point Scotland was very cold, and I don't know why. Some other parts of the UK was quite, fair. So we just had to get the girls ready. I can really manage in this cold myself and hobby, but of course they are children. It's better you get them ready than they get cold. So this was us going to the airport. My husband and Florence sat together, and I was sitting very close to Rose. At this point, we were so excited because we're going to a country we've been, praying and hoping for. This was when the bus driver dropped us off, and my husband went to get a cart for us to put our bags together and get to the boarding station or boarding wherever. Yeah. So this was him coming back with the cart. Guys, this particular day was not easy for us because it's just the two of us. We had the kids, the bags, the stroller, and all that. So I had to take two bags with me. See how I hung them on my body, the black one and the, I think that is gray or so. Yeah, so I hung them on my body. That was hubby trying to, carry the bags. I came in front of him. At this point, he was very tired of me because I was just trying to capture every moment and record everything we were doing. Yeah, so here we're checking in our bags, and it was we're almost getting to the last point of the whole thing. We put our bags and watch our bags go, guys. So we were left with just, I think, two bags. Even the smallest green one we thought would have gone with. They said we should just check everything in so we'll have a stress-free trip. Yeah. So hubby was excited. We've checked in our bag, so it was time for us to um get going and get ready for our flight. It wasn't really time yet because we arrived 2 hours ahead of time, so we can be able to check in our bags. Another thing, traveling with toddlers is not really an easy thing. Rose was just here and there. She wanted to jump on something. She wanted to pull these. She was just all over the place. But the good thing is that, thank God, I were together as a family, and she listens to her dad. So he was always there to bring her back whenever she runs away or when she tries to misbehave and all that. So this was us going through a security check. Rose always likes eating. That was a croissant, so just to keep her busy and distract her from the whole thing. So this green can for the kids here, we had water in it, but they asked us to take the water off or leave it there. So that was how the whole thing went, and we're able to check in our bag. So finally, I think we poured the water away. Can't really remember what happened, and finally checked went through the security check, and now we're going to where we can just relax and wait, check our gate, and also wait for our flight. Guys, it was an awesome experience. As a family, Rose was all over the place. She was excited to get on the flight. Thanks for watching. Bye now.